Hello everyone, welcome back to IAS Academy. This is topic of the day, and today's topic of the day is a very interesting topic, that is navigating nutrition information in the era of social media. Here we will see how social media is influencing the dietary habits in India, how social media is creating a frenzy about different kind of things. We'll discuss and we'll also try to burst certain myths which have been created by social media so-called influencers. Okay, so social media's influence in eating habits. There was recently a study according to which a peer-reviewed study of the Indian students found that social media triggers immediate food consumption and cravings among the students and encourages participation in food trends. There was a similar South African study noted a lack of ability to assess evidence-based nutrition online. What happens here is the students or the people will be seeing the reels. In the reels, they will be showcasing about a particular hotel or a particular restaurant, a particular street food. They will say this particular food has so much of nutrition, it is very good for health, etc., etc., etc. As a result, what it creates is kind of cravings. When there is cravings, as human beings who cannot control the cravings, we go for frenzy eating or we participate in food trends. However, what we do not go for is evidence-based nutrition. We do not go for evidences. We just accept what are the social media influencer is saying, and according to that, we start our consumption. First, second aspect is, so this is how the people are able to create a kind of frenzy in social media. Then, second is the rise of wellness cultures. The global wellness market reached $1.4 trillion in 2024, according to the McKinsey report. Under this, health and vitality, glowing skin, high energy, and fitness have become modern status symbols. Social media acts as a stage of wellness for performance. Stage for wellness performance. So what happens here is they create a beauty standard. The social media influencers create a particular beauty standards, that your skin tone should be so and so, your skin tone should be in this color, your skin tone should be shining, etc., etc. They create kind of frenzy. They create a standard so that people who are not adhering to the standard, people who do not match the standard, feel kind of left out. As a result, when they feel kind of left out, therefore they go for this conspicuous spending on health and wellness. That is what is happening here with respect to glowing skin, high energy, and fitness, etc., etc. Glowing skin, obviously catering to majorly women, and high energy, obviously catering to people involved in office work and sports, etc. And fitness, again catering to men and women of all the ages. Under this, the fitness or the social media influencers are going to make a video and post it on online and say so and so things and like sensationalize something. As a result, as a common citizens that we are, we go for the social media trends and start involving ourselves in those trends. Next, complexity of nutrition science. The nutrition actually depends on context, dose, and individuality, along with genetics, gut microbiome, and lifestyle, as well as cultural background. However, in the current social media, all these things have been ignored. These have been ignored and they have oversimplified the nutrition. That is, oversimplified online advice ignores that nutrients interact in a complex way. They provide a one size fits all approach. Okay, one size fits all approach by social media influencers. They will say, start eating this particular leaf, start eating particular protein, it is going to help you. But there are certain aspects which are independent of whatever the nutrient is present. That is, the context, dose, etc. has to be considered, and also the genetics and microbiome, gut microbiomes are also matters a lot. However, people tend to ignore all these things and go for oversimplified online advice which they saw on the YouTube Shorts, Reel, or TikTok edits. Next, debunking the nutrition myths. Recently, there have been a different myths, that is food as a medicine misconception and vitamin myths. First is the water soluble vitamins like vitamin C are excreted if consumable in excess. Skin glow depends on holistic nutrition, not just oranges or one nutrient. You might have seen many advertisements, etc., showcasing that we have vitamin C in our face wash, we have vitamin C in our soap, we have vitamin C in our, like C in our gel. What is it going to do? It is going to make your skin glow. It is going to make your skin glow. However, the article says that the topic says that it is not just the vitamin C that is going to affect your skin tone. There are many other various factors. Again, the context, microbiomes, etc., matters here. But people tend to ignore all the factors, other various factors, and just go for this vitamin C, which is normally found in orange juice, etc. Next, food as medicine misconception. It is true that the food supports the immune system. It cannot cure diseases. This has to be taken care. That is, spices like ajwan and jeera help in digestion but won't cure obesity or diabetes. If you are suffering from indigestion like this, then you can go for ajwan and jeera. But however, if you want to reduce the weight and if you want to become slim, you have to go for fitness and other dietary regimes. And just eating ajwan and jeera is not going to help you. That is certain misconceptions which are present at the current day. And social media influencers also like highlight some sort of leaves, etc., saying that they have medicinal capabilities and they are going to reduce the diabetes. However, it is not the case. Next, detox fats and natural Ozempic hype. There has been a hype about natural Ozempic. What is natural Ozempic? It is the trending videos promote new vegetable juices as nature's Ozempic. That is nature's cure for everything. It lies in these vegetable juices. That is how they are going to make a video. However, the experts have cautions here. It is there is no clinical backing for such claims, and there are risks of nutrient imbalance, bloating, and kidney stones if you use vegetable juices in excess. Next, Ozempic is a prescription only GLP-1 drug and type 2 diabetes. It is mainly used for type 2 diabetes. However, this vegetable juice considers them as a nature's Ozempic and which is going to help you in diabetes. But it is not the case, and it might also lead to kidney stones. So you have to be careful about what we consume. Next, demonization of sugar and carbohydrates. Okay, you might have seen many fitness influencers saying that don't eat sugar and don't go for high carbohydrates. You have to go only for the proteins. You have to go only for the vitamins or the minerals, etc. However, that doesn't work like this, because your body needs all kinds of food, be it carbohydrates, sugar, etc. However, in the current context in the social media, they have demonized, that is, they have made sugar as a bad thing. That is what they are trying to say here. Social media promotes extreme low carb or keto diets. Experts argue that body requires at least 130 gram of carbohydrates daily, according to the Mayo Clinic, and removing natural sugars from fruits, dairy, grains is harmful to the health as well. It is not going to have benefits, rather it is going to have a contraventionary effects. So we have to be careful about our intake of sugar and carbohydrates as well. It should not be in excess and it should not be in low as well. It should be medium. It should be moderately taken. And problem with black and white thinking. In social media, what happens here is they will either paint something as black or they will something as white. Black as bad, and white as bad. White as good, black as bad. However, it is not so. There is always a gray area which has to be considered. Social media encourages binary views. Sugar is bad, superfoods cure everything. However, nutrition science relies on randomized controlled trials, longitudinal studies, not anecdotal claims. That is, it depends on the studies, and they do the randomized controlled trials, which was famously used by Abhijit Banerjee in economy, which earned him the Nobel Prize. So that is something for other days. The same diet won't work for everyone due to their age, gender, stress levels, etc. There are various factors. If one thing is working out for you, it may not be working for other person. So nutrition should go according to the each individuals. So in conclusion, there is a need for critical thinking and scientific literacy. while social media raises awareness, very true, it is going to raise awareness. However, it also creates a wild west of nutrition info. There is a large amount of nutrition information present on the social media. Next, users must first verify the claims, avoid DIY medical advice. Don't go and watch the social media reels and start applying to your body and start using them as a alternative for medicines. First, you have to understand the claims. Rely on qualified nutritionist or scientific literature. Only then you will be able to address your nutrition deficiency, not on the social media. So this is a very interesting topic which I want to discuss with you. So if you like the video, then please hit the like button, comment on it, and also share with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind.